forgetting all that nonsense and thinking about the people that you want to do business with. How can you create marketing programs which are just like you find someone attractive and you want to develop a relationship? How do you do that? You know, you've got to make yourself attractive to the person.
What do you do?
Who am I? What do I do? I write books and I give speeches about marketing and public relations. I've been independent for almost a decade. Prior to that, I ran marketing and corporate marketing for a couple of different publicly traded companies. 2 weeks ago, Realtime Marketing and PR came out. That's my most recent book. And that one is all about how speed is a competitive advantage.
Okay.
It's currently number 2 on the Wall Street Journal bestseller list and number 3 on the USA Today bestseller list.
Great concept.
Yeah, you know, marketing and public relations has really for decades been about a couple things. One is trying to interrupt people and get them to do something, or trying to convince someone else, mainstream media typically, to say or do something. But what the web allows us to do is publish our own content, publish our own information, literally become publishers, just like the Wall Street Journal is a publisher, or MSNBC is a publisher, or the BBC is a publisher. Everybody, you, me, any company that we work for, can and should be a publisher of information. And if you do that well, you create something that's valuable.
Right.
That will serve as amazing marketing. That will get the mainstream media interested, who will want to write or speak or blog or do something about you. And it will also encourage people to spread that information through social networking, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Incredible.
You know, one of the things that just is so crazy is this idea of forums. And I did a blog post this morning. It's already gotten something like 20 retweets, and we're talking, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. And the blog post was, no, I'm not going to give you my phone number. And I talked about a dating metaphor, dating analogy. Imagine you go to a singles bar, the first thing out of your mouth is, give me your phone number. Or imagine you're at a coffee shop, you see someone who's attractive, the first thing out of your mouth is you say, how much money do you make?
Right.
Yet that's exactly what so many companies do. They ask you, before they give you anything, before they let you download a white paper, before they let you register for a webinar, they say, give me your phone number, give me your email address. How many people work at your company? You know, do you use a product like ours today? If so, what company do you use? It's insane. It's like saying to you, oh, I find you attractive, how much money do you make? It's exactly the same. Right. So the idea of forgetting all that nonsense and thinking about the people that you want to do business with. How can you create marketing programs which are just like you find someone attractive and you want to develop a relationship? How do you do that? You know, you've got to make yourself attractive to the person and not just ask them for their personal information.
Right. Plus it cuts down on the amount of people that will actually download it by a factor of what?
20. Between 20 and 50 times.
Wow.
Is what my research would suggest. If you require a form, you'll get, say, 10 people to download something in a week, whereas that same thing would be between 200 and 500 if there were no form, 20 to 1 to 50. So you should be thinking about your marketing needs to transform. And so many organizations have been focused on traditional ways of marketing. There's nothing wrong with traditional marketing. There's nothing wrong with trade show style marketing, direct mail, email blasts, print advertising. There's nothing wrong with these things. But everywhere I go, everyone tells me the way they solve problems, the way they research products is the web. They go to Google, they ask their friends, maybe they're in social networking like LinkedIn, and that's how they figure out what kind of companies they want to do business with, whether it's on behalf of their business or whether it's on behalf of themselves. I want to go on vacation with my family to the Caribbean. Hey, has anyone been to a great spot? Where have you been? Right. If you're not engaged with people and if you're not creating content that people will find on the web, you literally don't exist in the new world. And I think if you're a smart one of those CEOs, you want to exist.